Do you know who was the founder of the Roman Empire and how did he die? Was it a conspiracy or was it a medical death? Do you know who and when Christianity started in Rome? Have you ever wondered how one of the largest and most powerful empires in the world rose and then fell? Today, we will tell the story of the Roman Empire, which holds its own in the history of the world. In this video, you will learn the role of these kings, the wars that led to this empire, and the impact that the Roman Empire has had to this day. When everything was going smoothly, then a city, Rome, began to write its own destiny. But to whom? Rome was founded in 753 BC as a small town. It was a small city, but gradually it became a whole kingdom, the era of the Roman Republic. This era begins in 509 BC when Rome made itself a republic. The people had a share in the power. The Senate was to be convened where decisions were made, but the system of the republic could not always function. The ghost of power can possess anyone. The time of Julius Caesar, the leader of an army who could bring the whole country under his control with his power. But Caesar's death writes a new story. The time of Julius Caesar was a very important period of Roman civilization. Caesar was born around 100 BCE. He carried out many political and war activities during his life and led Rome into a new phase. Caesar crossed the Rubicon River in 49 BCE and marched towards Rome, and through this he defeated his enemy Pompey. He died on March 15, 44 BCE, which is known as the Ides of March. On that day, Caesar was called a god by his friends, who were angry with his divine power. His death threw Rome into a new war and political turmoil, which eventually led to the reign of the next emperor Augustus. After the death of a king, what condition did the entire Roman Empire go into? Was it a sacrifice or a conspiracy? After the death of Julius Caesar, there was a lot of political and social upheaval in the Roman Empire. Caesar died in 44 BCE, and after this a political war started in Rome. Caesar was accused of a conspiracy behind his death. His death is seen as a conspiracy, where his political opponents and some close associates together murdered him. These people were angry with Caesar's tyranny and autocratic rule. After Caesar's death, there was a lot of instability and war in Rome. After his death, a civil war broke out in which Antony and Octavian, later Augustus, fought. This war continued for some time, but eventually Octavian won and gave Rome a new and centralized leadership in 27 BCE, which became famous by the name of Augustus Caesar. Now the question is, who gave Rome its real glory? The real glory to Rome was given by Augustus Caesar, Octavian. Augustus, who was Julius Caesar's nephew and war heir, declared himself princeps, first citizen in 27 BCE, and transformed the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire. Along with this, he introduced a centralized and stable government system that made the Roman Empire flourish and give it glory for centuries. The rise of Christianity and the rise of the Roman Empire. A new religion in which people were risking their lives. How did it become the biggest thief of the Roman Empire? Early beginnings. The beginning of Christianity occurred in Palestine in the 1st century CE, when Jesus Christ began his teachings. He preached a new faith that was different from traditional Jewish beliefs and gave the message of salvation and eternal life. The rise of Constantine the Great began in 306 CE, when he took power after the death of his father. He established his position in the leadership of the empire through his military skills and political acumen. In 312 CE, during the Battle of the Milvian Bridge, Constantine saw a vision in which he received a divine sign. After this vision, Constantine adopted Christianity and began its promotion. The arrival of Constantine brought state support and recognition to Christianity, which integrated this faith into the religious and political structure of the Roman Empire. Every challenge has an answer. But the story of Rome's fall is not that simple. Declination of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire fell from different causes. On the one hand, the empire faced economic problems, including high taxes, inflation, and trade disruptions. The military was also weakened, as repeated attacks by barbarian tribes such as the Visigoths, Vandals, and Huns caused heavy casualties on the army. In addition, political instability further deteriorated the empire's condition, as frequent leadership changes and internal power struggles led to corruption. The Western Roman Empire fell in 476 CE, when the last emperor Romulus Augustulus was deposed by the Germanic chief Odoacer. Economic, military, and political matters, as well as barbarian invasions, combined to destroy the empire. The Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, survived for a few more centuries but eventually fell in 1453 CE. The legacy of the Roman Empire and its impact today. The Roman Empire ended, but its impact still exists today. Roman law, architecture, language, and governance are examples in the world till date. Impact of Roman culture in Europe, America, and other countries. Even today, when we talk about Europe or America, we see the shadow of the Roman Empire. I hope you liked this video. If you are interested in history, then do not forget to subscribe to our channel, Info Highway.